Before this video starts, this is a one-shot video. I'm literally recording this right after completing Miracle Snow, so pardon me if I'm rambling a bit, but I just need to get this video out as fast as possible. Throughout the entirety of Miracle Snow, we've gotten to know both Anne and Ruby more as a character. For those of you who have played N102 or Anne's Bond Quest, you know that she has a very rough day-to-day life. She has literally no recollection of anything she does day to day, and every day her mind is basically erased and she has to recall any memories that she has in a notebook, which she deems as her precious memories. In Miracle Snow, Anne wants nothing more than to make the people of the Ark happy over the course of the 2 weeks when they celebrate Christmas together. And with the help of Ruby, they go about spreading Christmas joy to literally everyone they come across. This is a pure and an amazing child that just wants everyone to be happy, even if she can't retain those happy memories that she has alongside us as a commander and Ruby throughout this 2-week period. The first half of Miracle Snow was very just quirky, fun, and enjoyable. It was nice to see a bunch of different characters interacting in these goofy Christmas scenarios and just getting to see the joy that could be spread around as we go about our time at this little amusement park that we have set up in order to emulate Christmas cheer for everyone. The new portion that just got released literally today is so freaking sad, and I was not prepared for it literally at all. As we know from the first portion of Miracle Snow, Anne has one Christmas wish, and that is to see her mother. Now, going based on Anne's or N102's story quest, or her bonds, I guess, 1 through 5, it's impossible that she is able to retain these memories of her mother. As we learn throughout the entirety of this new chapter, Chapter 2, she had a brain anomaly, and basically it would kill her as the years progressed, so her mother reluctantly turned Anne into a NIKKE so that she would avoid perishing from this unknown ailment that her brain had. But as a result, again, Anne forgets things day to day. But for some reason, a literal Christmas miracle happens, and she starts to remember her time as a human with her mother. And this hits me on a personal level. Anything with kids and just having them have some sort of turmoil or trouble, or something like this where Anne's memories suddenly come back to her and all she wants is something pure, like just to see her mom. That already was hitting me in my feels, but we are just getting started. As we progress through the story, we do find Anne's mother, but she does not want to see us whatsoever. She basically runs off and we have to track her down with the help of Exia. We find out that she's been working a day job, well, multiple day jobs. I think it was around 7. She's working every single hour of the day and only sleeping for around 4 hours after all is said and done. And she's doing this to help provide for Anne because these mind wipes every day are not cheap, and the people at Missless that she is paying demanded this certain premium to basically keep her daughter alive. Again, as we know, Angelina spends every waking moment trying to provide for Anne, and for some reason she doesn't want to see her. We later find out that when the operation on Anne first started and she became a NIKKE, Angelina would visit her every single day and just do what we did as the commander in her bond quest. Take her out to do something new for Anne, but repetitive for us. And it got to a degree where the mental strain really caught up to Angelina and she couldn't handle it anymore. So she figured that if she could provide for her daughter and not see her, and just know that her daughter was okay, then that would be enough for her. And that is fucking tragic. That is so tragic. We do convince the mom to eventually come and see Anne, and at the very end of Miracle Snow, Anne and Angelina finally have their reunion. And this entire time, I want to remind you that Anne has her memories, even if they're faded memories. She has some recollection of her mother. And I was entirely speechless at this point. I was crying at this point. the lines and just everything here was just, it was a perfect way to end the story. Angelina is just profusely apologizing for abandoning Anne. From her perspective, she left her daughter high and dry, basically. And all Anne can say is like, you know, I'm thankful for you. Why are you apologizing on my behalf? And Anne basically says, like, I know I made things hard for you. She literally remembers. And she tells her mom, thank you for never giving up on me. She calls her mother this entire time. And another reason why Angelina left Anne and just supported her from the sidelines was because Anne completely forgot that that was her mom. And this entire time she's addressing her as mother. And that's the one thing that Angelina wanted more than anything else. And even at the point where they're embracing, she's still saying that she was a horrible mom, that she gave up on her child. And all Anne can say is like, it's kind of funny. She just says that she can't remember that part. And then she just says that she has a bunch of good memories left. And that's all we really want, right? A character like Anne is so pure and just so carefree. There's still a child that doesn't know, you know, the entirety of the world that they live in. And for Anne to, you know, be able to face her mother like this and still embrace her and tell her I love you, like, I'm appreciative of what you've done. And then she says that she's the luckiest daughter in the world. And it's all just a great way to wrap up this story, but it does end on a sad note, unfortunately. This is NIKKE, and they do like to be tearjerkers every now and then. There are many tearjerkers in this series, but this one kind of really got me. As the snow stops falling, and as the amusement park closes and Miracle Snow ends, Anne says that she basically can feel it. She can feel that her memories are about to fade away. She says it's going away. And before she does, she literally, like, she tells her mother, she's like, Mom, I love you. And that's the last thing that we hear from Anne that retained her memories. I want to remind all of you, when I started playing NIKKE, I didn't expect the writing in this game to be half as good as what I've experienced. All the chapters so far have been super interesting to dive into, all the characters' advices are stupidly funny, and all the Bond episodes are really, really well put together. And Miracle Snow is just the icing on top of that cake. Even though Anne reverted back to N102 at the very end, which I thought was interesting. They wrote her as N102 after she lost her memories again. And she just basically said she wanted to be this happy as she was before Anne departed and N102 came back. But it's just an all-around great story. And I know this was a ramble video, but I just needed to put something out to throw appreciation towards the story that literally made me break down like 10 minutes ago. I do want to know down in the comments if you guys would like me to fan dub this entire Miracle Snow episodes that we have from the record repository. I can line up VAs to do it. It will just take me a bit of time, but I think it will be well worth it if we can bring these scenes to life. If you liked Miracle Snow, let me know what your favorite portion of it was down in the comment section too. And do expect lore videos to return in the near future. Thank you all for joining me, and if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go cry into my pillow. Have a great night, everyone. Gianne.